spoken word. You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means. And it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong. You're simply the best. You're better than all the rest. Better than anyone I've ever met. And I'm stuck on your heart. Hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. In your heart, I see the start of every night and every day. From your eyes, I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I can be in no better place. You're simply the best. You're better than all the rest. Better than anyone I've ever met.
Welcome, everyone. Let's take a moment to thank all the amazing people who joined in person and to all those who are thinking of you from afar on your special day. Thank you. The wedding party looks amazing, in particular the bride and groom. I not only have had the honor of announcing your union to the world, but also I have the honor and privilege to call you my dear friends and former roommates. And I'll save the roommate stories for the reception part later. I've watched you go through many good times and some challenging times. I can honestly say that the way you support and encourage one another through each experience is not only beautiful, but it's inspiring. And we should all take a page out of your book. Ethan, you may now share your vows.
I'm going to try not to cry. My heart, my love, my Stephanie. I can't believe that for well over a decade, I've had the honor of calling you my best friend, my confidant, and my wittier and much more charismatic other half. I am and have always been so proud to call you my girlfriend, my spouse, my business partner, my co-kitty parent, my fiance, and finally today, my dazzling bride. When we met as teenagers, I always felt like our shared gravity pulled us together, even then. Once we started dating, we thrived as a long-distance couple, and years later, we thrived when we started a business together during the 24/7 COVID lockdowns. No matter the circumstances, I have always had you to turn to, and we've always continued to grow stronger together. You never fail to make me laugh on days when I am sad, with inappropriate quips spilling out of you faster than a coked-up John Mulaney. You remind me to live in the moment, particularly when you start sprinting down the sidewalk on a fall day, because you think you see a crunchy-looking leaf to jump on. You make me happier than anyone could ever dream for. With your words, with your antics, or just with your smile, you truly do complete me. We've grown together so much already over the years, and I can only hope that in the last 12 and a half years, I've been able to enrich your life even an ounce as much as you've enriched mine. Today, and for the rest of our lives, I vow to put myself out there emotionally for you, even when it feels scary or uncomfortable. I vow to read the books that you insist I must read immediately, smutty or otherwise, even if I am already in the middle of a great book. I vow to explore this beautiful world with you and to swim in all of the amazing lakes, oceans, rivers, channels, bays, and/or any other body of water, natural or man-made, that we come across, even if said bodies of water are freezing cold. I vow to be your navigator through winding roads, both literal and metaphorical, because let's be honest, your sense of direction is atrocious, and at this point, it seems unlikely to improve. I vow to show you my love for you consistently and overwhelmingly. I vow to love you unconditionally forever, no matter what. I vow to listen intently and respond thoughtfully, even if I am a very sleepy boy. I vow to tell you how beautiful you are every time I think it, even if I know you're going to roll your eyes. I vow to help you find your keys, wallet, cell phone, glasses, headphones, headphone case, and anything else that you inevitably lose when you set it down in a place that it does not belong. I also vow to lovingly make fun of you each time this happens. Steph, when I'm with you, as long as I have you, nothing else matters. And I will be happy. You are my rock, my home, and my inner peace. I will cherish each and every moment that we have together, and I am so beyond excited to finally get to call you my wife, because let's be honest, you outgrew the title of girlfriend a long time ago, at least a decade. I love you with all of my heart, forever and always.
You said they were long.
Okie dokie. Ethan, I've known that I wanted to marry you for over a decade. I've had a lot of time to picture this day and what I might be able to say to express all the love I have for you in my heart with words in under 5 minutes. The conclusion I've come to is that that is simply impossible. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you on some little snippets from my drafted vows that I've written to you over the last 12 years. In our first year, we were 18, I wrote, "Oh my God, how can someone I've known for so long be so secretly amazing and I didn't even realize it? I now know that's because you are astonishingly humble, and it's been really fun for me since then to sit back and watch everyone else we meet also discover how awesome you are over time. I've never met anyone who knows you and doesn't adore you." In our third year, I wrote, "Okay, I don't understand how my love could still be growing more and more for you every day. It's like you stretched the size of my heart, and it should have exploded in my chest months ago. I'd love to go back and tell that 22-year-old girl that that feeling would truly never go away, but I don't think she'd believe me. Plus, hopefully, she knows that if I ever get access to time travel, I wouldn't be stupid enough to interact with my past self. Run past me, that is an imposter." In our 7th year, I wrote, "The reason everyone we know comes to you with every problem they have is because you solve problems. Not because you're some genius, although you're obviously brilliant, but because you do not give up. I've seen you spend 3 hours on a task that someone else asked you to help them with for 5 minutes. You don't just fix everyone's technology problems. You fix banisters, tangled necklaces, and you find the tiny thing that someone dropped in the water at the lake. Whenever everyone else considers it a lost cause, you keep going, even if it's just to help out a stranger you just met." In our 9th year, I wrote, "I am aware that it is socially unacceptable to always be screaming from the rooftops about how awesome you are, but it is difficult at times to hold it back. Since today is our wedding, I figured just for this one day, I won't hide anything. I'll stare at you as goonishly as I want to. I'll laugh obnoxiously loudly at your jokes, like I do at home. Page switch.
I got you.
Thank you. And I'll tell everyone here that you are the most selfless, clever, kind-hearted, hilarious person that I've ever met. That I crushed on the boy you were at 18, but I am in absolute awe of the man you are today. One more. Last year, I wrote, I always thought that vowing to love someone forever was something only foolish, short-sighted optimists do. But instead of slowly growing apart, we've only grown closer together. Instead of feeling resentful or put out after an argument, I feel loved and heard, and we always come out better for it. Instead of keeping secrets, you have all my passwords and all of my trust. Instead of wanting some space away from you, I'd happily spend even more time with you than we did when we lived and worked together. You put me first, and I put you first, and we do things for each other that most people would find over and above what is expected for a great partner. So I no longer think it's silly for me to say this. Yes, I do truly believe I will love you and be with you as long as we live. We are starting our 13th year, and I've written quite a bit more than that, actually. So since I don't want anyone in our gracious audience to rightfully start throwing things at me, I compiled it all together into this book that Ryan was so nice as to walk down the aisle for me. Thank you, Ryan. This book is almost every version of vows I've ever written in anticipation of this day over the past 13 years. Don't read it right now or in one sitting. But I just knew that I couldn't fit even the small fraction of my feelings for you that I put into this book into a speech that I could give without inciting a riot. I love you, Ethan, so much. A lot more than I can put into words, obviously. Thank you for loving me better than I ever thought was possible. I vow to be yours today and every day for the rest of our lives.
Okay, somebody may have given me a little bit of help with this next part. Ethan, do you vow to love Stephanie, encourage her to drink more water and go outside, to follow her many book recommendations, and strive to show her every day that you are completely enamored with her as she is with you?
I do.
Give that to me. Okay, you him.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Give me a hand.
Stephanie, do you vow to love Ethan, to trust him as he leads you to new TV shows, to entertain his notions of why the latest expensive, life-changing gadget is in his Amazon cart, and continue to celebrate the moments no matter how big or how small?
I do.
With great pleasure, I'm proud to announce you as husband and wife, and you may now kiss your bride.